Closing bell rang a couple hours ago. It ended another extremely volatile day on Wall Street. The Dow Jones closed down nearly 1% and the S&P 500 nearly 0.25%. Investors are trying to keep pace with all the tariff announcements, rumors, and retaliation. But President Trump is holding firm to his plan to close the trading gap and bring more production home, promising that tariffs will yield results. The president posted a message to American investors saying, quote, "Don't be weak, don't be stupid, be strong, courageous, and patient, and greatness will be the result." And as ABC's Nicole DiAntonio reports, he may be on the verge of doubling down.
A roller coaster white-knuckle day on Wall Street as President Trump doubles down on tariffs. For a third day, the Dow plunging more than 1,000 points at the open. But today, it recovered briefly on a false rumor the president might pause the massive tariffs. President Trump questioned about the tariffs and the market turmoil during an Oval Office meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu.
We're going to have one shot at this, and no other president's going to do this, what I'm doing. And I'll tell you what, it's an honor to do it because we have been just destroyed.
The morning started with President Trump posting on social media minutes after the U.S. markets opened, telling investors not to panic and warning Americans not to become what he calls panicans. Then hours later, threatening to increase tariffs against China again if Beijing doesn't remove the retaliatory tariffs it placed on the U.S.
If we can make a really fair deal and a good deal for the United States, not a good deal for others. This is America first.
But now some of the president's biggest donors and billionaire buddies are turning their backs on Trump's tariffs. J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon warning his shareholders of considerable turbulence, writing in a letter that Trump's trade war will likely increase inflation and are causing many to consider a greater probability of a recession. Even some conservative lawmakers are now pushing back against the president. Republicans in both the House and the Senate backing a bill to rein in the president's authority to impose tariffs. The White House says President Trump would veto the bill. Nicole DiAntonio, ABC News, Washington.